When Willie Lynch was among us in 1712, this man was a scientist of evil. He was a mind scientist. Did you hear me? His goal when he came, he was hired into America as a business consultant. Slavery is a business. I ain't say was, I said is. Slavery is a business. What is the goal of any business owner? The goal of a business owner is to figure out a way to make profit, right? But by means of not having to be there to put in your own sweat equity and your physical presence necessary in order for you to get your product resolved. Is that right? So every business owner has a goal to turn what they call their business into a turnkey operation. So business owners, they make rules and policies, programs and pamphlets, don't they? They create job descriptions and positions that they can put in motion, that paperwork can keep the system going, while they don't have to be there physically making sure the job gets done. Well, question is, if slavery is a business, then the goal of a slave master is to turn us into a turnkey operation, where the slaves, as he said, will become self-refueling, self-perpetuating for 300 years, maybe even 1,000. Look at the program now. He said, Willie Lynch talking, I use fear, envy, and distrust for control purposes. You didn't hear me. He's using fear, envy, and distrust for control purposes. That means that he is adjusting the mind to receive a command from another location without him having to have a wire touching it. When you want to control or have what's called remote control, the device that you want to control has to be calibrated to a certain frequency to receive only commands from the handheld. Did you hear me? Willie Lynch said that he's going to use fear, envy, and distrust for control purposes, but Allah, God, said that whenever he created man in the spirit of power, love, and self-discipline. So the proper calibration of the mind is power, love, and self-discipline. When one has power, love, and self-discipline, even if Satan pushed the button, we won't hear his call. Did you hear me? But if one's mind has been restructured to a new frequency, where now they have commands that are ordering their mind contrary to the nature in which it was created, now by envy, fear, and distrust, when Marcus Garvey spoke, we didn't get the signal. Did we? When the most honorable Elijah Muhammad spoke, we didn't respond to the signal like we should. When the minister speaks, we're not responding to the signal like we should. Why? Because our enemy has recalibrated the frequency of our mind. Well, we are programmed now to only receive commands and instructions from our 400-year-old enemy. But this man, Jesus, he's coming back. He is back. He's present in the world. You've seen him, you heard him, you listened to him, you looked at him. And he's a man that's designed to get the brain back and the mind back calibrated, that whenever we hear the words of Allah and the button is pushed, we respond.